Good morning, everybody. How are you doing this morning? It is a beautiful Sunday morning. We are here just making sure everything is working as intended. So it looks like I am both live on YouTube and Twitch now. So it looks like that's working. Hope everybody's having a great Sunday morning. Just popping out these chats. Like always. Popping out this activity feed so I can see who is doing what. I should probably rerun some of these mods back and see how it looks when people, follow. Because I think I do have a thing that's supposed to do something when all that stuff happens. So, looks like everything's running pretty smooth. As far as I can tell. Quality excellent. Stream health excellent. Let's get started. We're level 32 this morning. I think I'm going to try to finish up this map. And then we're changing our strat and we are going full adventure guide. So this needs to be in Caledon Forest, Wayfair. Yeah. So I think we're gonna flip utility skills. I think I can unlock a utility skill.
I have been bested. My congratulations to you.
Is this considered a utility? I have already unlocked the utility skills.
Maybe you could show me some moves.
We're here to serve.
This is going to be dangerous.
I don't know if I'm cut out for this.
Feel the fury.
You're kidding, right? You were lucky.
This is the best way to do it.
I could outrun a centaur.
Better go sit down.
I think I have bruises where the sun don't shine.
I deserve that.
Stings. Thanks for the match.
That
Strength in numbers.
wasn't nearly as hard as I thought it was going to be. I think I can do it with these guys. Be done.
I have been bested.
Yeah, there we go.
My congratulations to you.
All right, let's see where we need to go. Trying to kind of speed this process up a little bit. Doing the map comp method, that's kind of always the way that I've done it, but I need to just hard focus on character adventure guide. So I think that's what I'm gonna do for right now. Let's see. I've got quite a few. I was running around while I was talking to Snap, not paying attention to the game a whole lot. So I need to run it back a little bit.
Feel the fury.
But we are we're gonna be getting it. We're gonna be doing good here.
Time to do some real damage.
It seems like our damage is ramping quite a bit. So I'm excited. What does this clears? Yeah, this clears Condi's. I don't know exactly what we're supposed to be doing, what the fastest strat for this heart is. That is kind of my main situation. Is I'm not quite sure what I'm supposed to do here, but this is what I've always done, so just kill stuff, sand piles, and then I think you go and turn in these letters to this guy up there, and then you should be good to go.
Time to do some real damage.
All right,
What now?
almost there. How disappointing. All right. Stop running away.
You'll be feeling that one for days.
Easy. Vista over here. This would be way faster if I just like followed a no mounts pathing module set, which might end up being a thing. I do kind of like just doing it normally though. All right, so how do we get up there? I wonder if I don't think I have the ability to fish on free to play. Can I cheese it? I can. Raptor mount's broken. Raptor mount is cheese. Very useful. Very useful technology. Now there is a heart that I am not going to do the optimal way. Probably going to do it the slower way. And that is the heart over here in this area. That is like an arena that you got to fight elementals.
Time to do some real damage.
I do not know if I will be able to do that. Without dying, that is. Scarlet's enemies. Scarlet's armies are invading. Dude, I cannot read. Jeez. It's a little too early this morning for me.
Don't you miss your warband?
No, this is where I'm needed.
Ooh, a fine salvage kit. I think at this point, level 32. I'm gonna keep the sword still. All these little bags are going to be very useful here. Let's clean out some of this junk. We are getting into actual useful material land. Mark of lingering. Let's see. I can actually upgrade it. Hey, use it if you got it, right? This can't be sold, can't be salvaged. We're at 70 gold here, 70 silver. That's pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead
I'll sweep up.
and buy all new stuff.
Your eagerness is inspiring, but vigil members must.
And
Aw, come on. I won't eat much. You can use my rations to feed the
I'm
hungry.
gonna buy 2 of these because salvaging, crafting is about to become very critical.
Some weapons,
Yes.
small weapons.
Nice. 100 achievements. Gotta use the raptor mount to get down here. What's up to Buddha? Good morning, man.
Feel the fury.
I remember this being super hard.
Well fought. Now get out there and do some good. Build your legend.
I've still died 0 times, my friend. We're almost through this map, I want to say. We're getting pretty close to this map being done, and then I need to did you buy this game? Or is this still free to play? This is still free to play, man. Still full free to play. I know some people are wanting me to get rid of these little bouncy icons in the corner that are trying to sell me the game. I think I'll equip that, sure. You could just close them. I know, but if I close them, will they come back? I think it's kind of a good little indicator that I am free to play. It doesn't bother me at all. Let's see. Let's see how this goes. I kind of want to get that. I'll face the raptors.
Time to do some real damage.
Pistol Thief is... I think we're playing it safe on this heart. I could try to face the elementals and it would go a little faster, but I think that we're doing just fine.
Is it just me, or am I amazing?
Oh, I actually get meat from them. But we're getting there, man. I need level 35 to enter Lion's Arc, and I'm not exactly sure. Not exactly sure what I'm gonna do after that, like where I'm gonna go, but it's probably gonna be more adventure guide focused. The other gamers that are here, like Grimjack, is like, if I look at this roster, dude, Grimjack is already level 80 and he's already blasting. Like, he's already got 300 AP, bro. Like, how? So I'm not exactly sure what my man is doing,
Hello.
but he is
Disappointed. You're too nice to them,
he's
Ball.
getting it.
Those fights
He's
aren't
going
gonna
hard.
get
So I need
shiny.
to try to go hard. What's up, Todd on Fire? How you doing, man?
I'll tell
Hope
you
you're having a
what,
good morning.
we'll trade off rounds. Let's see whose beasts win
We
the
are
day.
definitely pew-pewing on this pistol thief.
What's the wager?
I hate to do it because it's such a
You can
cheese
best me, I'll give you
strat,
enough
but
ale
man,
and mutton to last a week.
You're on. And if your beasts are victorious,
They're doing-
I'll clean the lodge
they're doing
for
too
a
much
month.
talking.
But it's no matter.
It's
No one
almost
can
as bad as
match our
Janther Wilds. I don't know. I didn't know that they had this level of
Let's see how well you can
unskippable
handle the
cutscene.
both of us.
Let's see how well. Prepare yourself while the next wave comes.
Time to do some real damage.
She always had something special to fight.
I heard she once broke off a minotaur's horn and stuck it in the beast's heart.
We're getting it. Let's go.
You wouldn't believe what a stupid human just asked me.
What a
Since I've heard what
these
he's
people
Bill and Etton's head.
are literally just talking shit on top of this. These people.
You realize the odds are against the betters. We've got little chance of winning.
We're betting on that one.
Feel
guy,
the
right?
fury.
Put down the same amount as last time.
My name is Todd IRL. Hey man, don't dox yourself. Doing alright so far. But there's still plenty of time for the day to go tits up. Yeah. That's my day is always tits up. I start at tits up. That's how I manage. I just assume it's going sideways like immediately. What's up, Graham Camp? How am I? I'm doing alright. It is a brisk 6:09 a.m. Just trying to get a little progress going on this account. I don't know how many waves I
Time to
need.
do some real damage.
I mean, I got a veteran. I don't think I've ever seen this mob outside of this area. It's like a dinosaur thing. Starting to get veteran mobs here, so
I'd like to place a little wager. I bet the beasts win at least one fight.
the beasts win at least one fight. Well, they didn't. Alright. Is this a new account? This is a free-to-play account. We're doing a hardcore. This is Guild Wars 2 Classic Hardcore. It is a event that I'm standing up. My goal is to make a legendary weapon. Other people are doing other things. So some people are going for a legendary. Some people are going for Old Lions Court Challenge mode. Some people are going for fractals and Dungeoneer, and I think I'm kind of doing a mix of all those things. My primary goal is going to be making a legendary weapon on this account. I will probably be giving it away, so stay tuned for that, right? But I will likely be giving it away
Time to do some
at the
real
end.
damage.
When everything is said and done, the hardest legendary ever created on a hardcore account will likely be given away. But there's a lot of stuff going on outside of just me doing this challenge, and we're kind of standing up a community
Feel the fury.
of hardcore players here in the game, and hopefully we can get some action from ArenaNet to like turn this into a real game mode. Because yeah, which one? It kind of depends on the precursor, unfortunately. I would like to say, if I was going to keep one, honestly, if I was going to keep one, I'd really want Bolt. So I'd be rolling for Zap, but the only way to get precursors is through the Mystic Forge.
Time to do some
Hardcore
real
character
damage.
slots would be cool. That's exactly what I would like, where it's just automatic delete, but the hard part for ArenaNet was you would almost need like a bank split. Either that or you'd have to disable the bank, and that's a little bit more dev work than just like, hey, making a hardcore character slot, you know what I mean? Because realistically, the wallet and the account unlocks with all the mounts and stuff, gliding and mounts kind of really... I'm not saying it can't be done, but I'm saying it's unlikely that the devs are going to be willing to put in that effort just because. It might be easy though, honestly. Is this EU? No, this is NA. We are standing it up on NA. So if you want to join, just make a free-to-play account, make it on NA. It's literally free. Yeah, no, you can join and play on NA. So yeah, we're all using free-to-play accounts. So you could basically have your main account that you play on, and then immediately just have your hardcore account. That's kind of what the terminology we're using is, like, oh, this is your hardcore account, you know what I mean? Eventually there will be an add-on that will actually track your deaths, so that way anybody that has a hardcore account will essentially, you know, I don't know if you guys use Guild Wars 2 efficiency or done any killproof.me stuff, where you go onto the ArenaNet website, you get your API, and then you like plug that into a website. That's how it's gonna work. So it's gonna be sign up. We're gonna eventually make it mandatory for our guild here that you have to sign up via the website, so that way people can check if you died or not. But that's pretty much going to be the only requirement. Besides that, it's all free to play. But that add-on's not live yet, so but we'll lose all my progress on my EU. It is the one with the gems. What do you mean getting destroyed? I'm getting destroyed by the other gamers here. Like, here I am, level 33, and I started a week ago, and Grimjack joined, and he's like already doubled my playtime, and he's level 80. He's got a level 80 Guardian already. He's like working on his crafting. My man is destroying me in this challenge. And it's not really a race, so that's kind of, I guess that's kind of the advantage, right? Is that it was never intended to be a race. Do I think optimizing the first 10 hours of your gameplay really makes a difference in a challenge that's going to take 300 hours? I don't think so, but other people might think so. Oh, a challenge makes sense. Yeah, no, we're doing, this is a Guild Wars 2 Classic Hardcore. That's, I initially branded it kind of as like the Legendary Challenge, where it was a solo challenge, but it is evolving. People thought it was cool, and so we are doing a little bit of a rebrand, but it's ultimately all the same goals. Make a Legendary, and now maybe even more than that. The cool thing is that they also include Silver Waste and Dry Top. So I'm thinking like the Carapace armor collections and stuff like that. Can you receive help? So the rules are pretty loose. I don't want the rules to be super, super strict because I want people to be able to, you know, feel comfortable to join. So if I make like a big ass rule set that is like, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. If you do this, it's not allowed. If you do that, it's not allowed, or it's too confusing. Where people like have to keep track or not play with their friends, then yeah, they're just not gonna engage with it, right? They're gonna be like, oh, this is annoying, it's weird, I don't like it. I might watch it, but I'm not gonna participate. I loved it. You love that I still have the Raptor. Yeah, I've only played for about 5 hours, so we are min-maxing our active playtime. So I basically don't have very firm rules. That's kind of the moral of the story. I want people to engage. So I would rather just kind of have the rules be lax and just say like, hey, you can receive help if you want, but I would try to, you know, face that challenge up front. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't intentionally get carried through dungeons. Don't transfer stuff off of your main account. I think that's kind of the main rule that people are saying is no mail. Like, no mailing shit from your main account. Level 34. Guess free-to-play restrictions act as natural boundaries. That is exactly the point. So, free-to-play restrictions, you cannot gems to gold. So, like, I cannot... I think I can buy gems, but you can't gold to gems at all. You can't buy a bunch of different items on the trading posts. Like, any item that has a upgrade in it, you can't buy it. So all these things with locks, you can't buy. It's like a very restricted game mode, and those kind of act as the guidelines. So I need to become a part of this. So that's kind of the thing. Once you make the free-to-play account, you don't have gliding. You get 10 hours of mount.
Know what's more dense?
And that's about it.
Or Ettins thinking they can use explosives.
And beyond that, you just ride out, dude. I sent it 11. Sent it 11 what? Hero of the jukebox. Oh, 11 hours? Yeah, it's I have 4 hours and 50 minutes left of this Raptor.
There. At least the path is clear. This mission wasn't a complete...
All right. What are we missing? We have 1. We have 3 points of interest.
I asked for this post. I love the snow, and I find Norn fascinating. But home's just a hop, skip, and a jump away if I need it.
There's 1. To be honest, friends may taken some of the liberties to level up faster than normal with such loose rules. Yeah, so realistically, I'm not really too worried about the leveling process. The open world is not very challenging. So it's one of those things that the leveling, yes, there are challenges, but for the most part, you're gonna have to do map comp. And there's like, you know, unless you just have one of your homies just turtle you around, that's obviously kind of against the spirit of the game. But if you're playing dungeons and you have like one of your friends who's on his main help you out, sure, it makes things significantly easier. But at the same time, are you going to want to play hardcore if you can't play with them at all? So my stance is this. Like, if you make it LFG and experienced players join and you go through the dungeon and it's smooth run, like, it's fine. You know what I mean? Like, you're still playing hardcore, just as long as you aren't just getting boosted like outright, where it's like you're intentionally joining a run and staying at the start of the dungeon and not engaging and not fighting anything. Like, if you're in the mix and you're fighting the bosses, like, it's all right. You know what I mean? I don't want this to be like a hard split where it's like you can only play with guildies and you can only do this and you can only do that, because different people will have different play styles. You know what I mean? And for me, I play in really off hours. So by the time I'm done with my morning gaming, that's when everybody's logging in. So if I want to do anything with teams, like, I thought I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. But if you're gonna do anything with teams, man, it is rough if you're gonna like make that a hard rule. Thank you. So
Thank the gods you came
basically, like, I do have a Discord rule set up. I have such a bad habit of not opening Discord on this. So let me see. Here are the rules, the hardcore rules. Free to play account is mandatory. That's a mandatory rule. You have to play on a free to play account. Hardcore means that you delete your character if you die. Your bank and your material storage is safe if you do die. Yeah, I'll throw a link out for the Discord in a minute. But the bank and the material storage is safe, but your inventory is not. So like, if you do map comp and you get Gift of Exploration, put it in your bank. Your bank is safe, so that way in the event you're doing dungeons for other stuff, like, and you die, like, you die. That being said, there is some stuff with that. Realistically, that exists on WoW Classic Hardcore. Like, so if people think that that's a little too lenient for this, we are not necessarily forcing Iron Man rules where everything is solo self-found. That's not the goal. The goal is to stand up a hardcore community where you aren't abusing death mechanics to speedrun content and stuff like that. You're actually engaging with the dungeons. You're not blowing through trash and dying 5 times instead of just clearing it. And playing with retail is allowed, even if it does make things a little easier, as long as you aren't intentionally cheesing. So let me put a link out. Put a link. Expire after never. Generate link.
Considered a char as a farm.
I will go ahead and throw it over on Twitch as well. But this is kind of a, does free to play have access to the Wizard's Vault? It does.
Don't worry. You're safe around me.
And the Wizard's Vault is limited itself as well. So you can get certain items from the Wizard's Vault, but you can't get the legendary starter kits. Do you care how old you are on Discord? I don't care how old anyone is on Discord. I don't think it is an 18 plus Discord. This is like a right now it's like a bare bones Discord. Where I think it's over in this area. There's like a cave over here. Yeah, I don't know if you need a verified account to join the Discord or not, but right now it's like very bare bones. I'm working on getting some people in there to clean it up and make it look official. Like really this scene is growing exponentially. It's like I started this run last Monday and it seems like it is turning into like a community overnight basically. So I'm working on getting the add-on built and sign-ups done. I'm working on the Discord community specifically for hardcore. Yeah, if anybody tries to groom you on the hardcore Discord, let me know. And I will banish them to the Shadow Realm. Not only that, but there are other notable community members that are going to be involved here. So like Teapot is getting in on it once he's done with World's First. Neb is also getting in on it. All right. I love how they just give you random stuff. Alright, again, Darrenfield is done. I need to actually... I'm still not level 35 yet, which is wild to me. Let's go ahead and go into our main hometown. Well, actually, this is not the main hometown. I'm going to... I was trying to go to the Grove. Open the chest, please. Did I get a chest? I do have chests. Oh boy. Nice. What a stroke of luck. How much is this? I can't sell it. It's 12 gold. I wonder how I validate the account.
Oh, shiny.
Praise the six.
Nice. Yeah. Gambling paid off for me this time. Precision condition damage. What kind of boots am I running? I'm running level 10 boots. I'm willing to bet these are better.
Another day, another gold piece.
Could be worse.
Um,
I'd rather stand here all day playing tour guide than chase down four-legged crowbait.
I hate centaurs.
Horses are for riding. Who wants a pet that talks back?
these NPCs are just randomly talking shit.
See you later.
I did try to sell this as well. I don't know. I don't know what I need to do to verify my account. Let me try to.
Which way to the carnival? Carnival activities take place in the commons, which is split into the eastern and western.
Let me see if I can.
There's live music. Any places to eat? There's a tavern, but I wouldn't recommend bringing your kid there. Why not? First
Let me see.
We just moved here. Can you tell? Call it a hunch. The tavern is where
Let me see if it's just like a.
Problems outside city walls. Some get a little excitable after reaching the bottom of their cups.
I
Thanks for your help.
I'm trying to verify my account.
Ran into an Asura. Called me a buka. I think she was hitting on me.
Maybe it's too, I don't know. You need to buy the game to verify account. What about validation? Not sure if hardcore is a playstyle I'd go for, but it's cool to see the idea in practice. Yeah, I mean it is a situation, right? And I think that whether or not you want to play hardcore or not, I think it makes the game a lot more interesting to watch, because you kind of at least know that you're not just watching somebody just grind endlessly against this stuff, and that there's some stakes, right?
We have it.
So let's see.
Greetings.
What can I do for you?
Dude, can I not use the bank?
I have so much to do.
Thank you. Using the bank. Alright, I'm level 35. Is volume 2 complete now? No, not yet. Crafting items. I need to craft some items.
What is it?
What do I want to save? Black Lion statuettes for sure. Need to just clean up my inventory. Proofs of legend. I think those are alright to save, right? I already have this one of these. Maybe eventually I'll be able to sell this. I'll save this skin too. I don't want to quite unlock it. I do think it's cool to have some nice skins unlocked. But let's see what crafters I can do. I also need to do my story, but I'm trying to finish up. I'm gonna try to min-max a little bit here. I need 3 more. I need 3 more adventure guide things, and rallying.
Creating magical artifacts for our people. Talk to one of our master crafters if you're interested.
Master crafter. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I need weaponsmithing. That's there. I'm going weaponsmithing and leatherworking. That's gonna be my those are gonna be my 2 to start out with.
Melissa aid you.
Please teach me to become a weaponsmith. Nice. Okay, so there's 1. And look at how much experience I got from that. Jesus. I should also try to defeat a world boss. Where's the leather worker?
I'm not gonna believe this.
Master leather
More people
worker.
should learn to barter.
You're now a leather worker. Thank you. Alright, let's see if I can get any levels done. Where's the leatherworking station? Is this it? Stretched rawhide leather. And bolts of jute. Alright, let's see. Look at that experience gain, dude. Just by doing 1. I need level 10 crafting. Alright, there we go. We did it. Escalon Catacombs Explorable is now on the menu. I'm level 38 now. just by doing this. And I did this on my free to play as well. Or not on my free to play, on my Zero to Hero series. I did use crafting as a means of as a means of like leveling up fast. So realistically, like, I think you need like line or two. I don't know, it's gonna be rough because a lot of these materials are kind of hard to get. So I don't really want to do crafting just yet. I might be able to get some new bag slots though. What are these? These are 8-slot bags. I'm gonna just rock with that until I can get bigger bags. But boot sole, boot upper. I need jute thread. Which I don't have any of. And I need like an insignia. Welcome back, Graham. Armor with plus power. Honestly, I could mess around with this. I'm not all that interested in it right now. But I can go to Lion's Arc. So let's see. Am I done with Adventure Guide 2 yet? We are complete with Adventure Guide 2. I do kind of want to go scout the area. This would be a really easy one for me to do. I only need 2 of these. What is Adventure Guide 3 looking like? So this is Harathi, Blaze Ridge, Lornar's Pass, and completing chapter 3 of the story. So I might do the story step 2. That might be a good place to start. The good thing about this challenge, I guess, is that getting to level 80 isn't really all that hard. Like, I think Grimjack said that it took him 11 hours played to do it. And I'm sure that he, you know, min-maxed like crazy. Where am I supposed to go? Missing boy? Did I even do anything in there? But yeah, we're well on our way. Hopefully, now that kind of we're 3 maps done with map comp, and once I start branching out, I do just kind of want to get to level 80 though, so that way kind of everything's more or less unlocked, and then I'll worry about getting gear.
Father, if you get tired at all, you must tell me. You're still healing.
Oh, Petra, you worry too much. I'm fine.
Yes, Father. Let me know if you need anything.
Speak with the audience.
Hey.
Alright, I'm on official business. Watch the performance. I think I've done this. Look at these.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and
Look at this
girls,
art.
welcome to the carnival.
What is that?
I'm
What
afraid
is
our
even
clown
that?
didn't make it. He was feeling kind of funny. Instead, I have hand-selected 3 of our most impressive performers to
These look a little better.
stand back and prepare to be amazed.
Prepare to be amazed. Alright, let's hurry it up, dude. Boris the Beast.
I am Boris, the Beast, the strongest man in Tyria. I can break anything. I need volunteer. Any of you sturdy-looking men in audience care to come up here?
Me! Watch this, sweetie. That guy's a pushover compared to me.
Damn, we got a real Giga Chad in the audience.
So humble. Come up on this stage.
This guy is like going hard.
Rock comes from a Deldrimor quarry. Only the finest dwarven tools can even chip this hardy stone. Go ahead, sir. Take this hammer and give it a whack.
Wow, that's the real thing, all right.
Not even a mark. Better get some exercise, sonny boy.
Wow.
Witness an
You guys are professional.
feat of strength.
Professional shit talker. One shot. Man versus rock. That dude PVT'd like nobody else. Alright, let's keep it moving, game. I have to sit through 3. Dude.
I shall look into the future. Trust Madame Gilda, my puppets. Wait, I'm sensing something.
Oh my god.
Very powerful energy coming from
I immediately regret this. This
in
is
the audience.
I'm
sense
getting
someone
bored.
with a gentle spirit, but a fierce temper. A name that starts with P?
Hey, that sounds like you, Petra.
Me? Oh my goodness. Maybe she sees a handsome man in my future.
Petra, is it? I foresee that you will
The
inspire
one-
others through dark times. Good luck to you, my dear. My sixth sense grows weary, and I must rest. Thank you all.
That's all.
If you wish to know your fortune,
Bro, this is the literally nothing happened. She just said, "Hey, there's somebody's name starts with P, right?" And they're like, "Oh, yeah, my name starts with P." The fabulous Chakravarti.
Keep your distance, please.
Chakravarti.
This viper is one of the deadliest species in Tyria. It's 10 times more venomous than a cave spider.
Bro.
20 times more aggressive than... Hey, Wrigley, get back here. Hey, that's not supposed to happen. Wrigley's gone rogue. Help! Someone help! He'll kill us all.
Bruh.
Thank you. Thank you. I mean,
Bro.
go to the act, folks.
What is this?
Just one of Madame Gilda's illusions. Yes, just an illusion. Poor Wrigley.
Bro. What is this?
That's all, folks. Thank you for
Bro, if
visiting the Carnival Gamba.
if this ends with that, and it's just like dun-dun-dun-dun-dun, and it's like next,
Until next we meet, my beloved
I
readers.
don't know what to say.
Farewell.
Greetings.
Speak with Gilda. Alright, do we care about this?
God's blessings. Your aura reveals much about you.
Nope, don't care. Alright. Speak with Chakravarti. Chakravarti. Fabulous Chakravarti. This guy's like, you killed my snake.
Pardon me. I'm looking for a boy in a red shirt.
This
He's
dude's
strayed
fit
from his
goes pretty
group and
hard,
hasn't
though.
returned. I'm hoping he came this way.
I saw a boy. He asked if I'd ever met a snake I couldn't tame. I told him.
I told him I love snakes. Snake enthusiast. Alright. What about the beast?
Hey, Skinny, come test your strength against Boris. Boris is daring you.
No time for that. I'm looking for a boy in a red shirt. I'm told he came this way. Have you seen him?
Dude, this is literally
Boris
Captain
has some
Crapface
He
in real
asked
life.
How to build bigger muscles. Boris,
Yeah, had a big. Yep. They were just like, all right, let's make that guy like a stereotypical Russian dude. What are these are bumper cars? Spider infested. Spider infested area. Investigate the stables. Am I supposed to? I investigated that. Ordinary bumper car. This is chest. This crate.
Hey, Rube.
Hypnotized carnival goer. Alright, well luckily for you I got my homies here too.
Time to do some real damage.
Literally easy. That was it. That was the entire... Oh my god, dude. Guild Wars deserves all the hate that it gets. I'm not gonna lie. That was kind of painful. I can't. That was really painful. But I gotta get past the level 20 story. Bro, was that? What even is this? Power? So what? No matter what I get, it's worse. 12 slot bag. That's big. Big gaming. Boom. Look at that. Oh, all right. Let's hope that it's not. Let's hope that it goes up. Black coffee acquired. Nice, man. Sudden onslaught 2 followed you. Thanks for the follow, brother. Did that pop anything up on the screen when my man
Better
followed?
Be careful around here, stranger.
Is the
Lots of ways for a
notification
sweeper
working?
To get hurt. Accidentally, I mean. What do you want?
I want to join the carnival. Can you give me...
I gotta...
Ha! Good one. There's funny and there's clown funny. You qualify.
You call me a clown?
Feel the
Bro, these guys are beefy.
I am mightily impressed.
I'm shooting those people at 18,000 times. Now, I am kind of traumatized by mimes from Expedition 33. Wave. No, thumbs down. Wave. Gunslinger class looks cool. Salute. This is wave and salute. I hate mimes. Yeah, Expedition 33 mimes were cancerous. They were a rough one. Beat the mime in a carnival challenge.
Ripples like a river over solid rock.
Bro, this dude talks after all.
Upstage a mesmer.
All right, what's the mime have to say?
You stand at the
This dude's fit goes hard too.
Your talent will astound audiences. Millions will lavish you with adulation.
He speaks truth. You passed all 3 tests with flying colors.
Because like, don't worry, honey, a real clown is on the way.
Tight pants.
Dude.
Just wait until the ringmaster gets
My
a load
man
of you.
fucking
He's always looking for fresh talent.
said that I look good in tight pants.
Is he the boss? When do I get to meet him?
What is my main spec?
Patience, earnest neophyte.
On my main account?
The ringmaster returns this evening with toys from Uzulan's workshop.
Mimes or clowns? Which one is more Satan? I don't dislike either of them. I think mimes are probably worse than clowns, to be honest. Clowns historically are worse, but Because you got the whole Ed Bundy thing going on, right? My main spec on my main account is probably the Guardian, but I have 2 of every class that's like maxed out. Oh, we got a bunch of hypnotized children. We literally are uncovering Epstein's Island in real time.
Oh, God, my head is
Did Guild Wars 2 predict Epstein in 2012?
Time to do some real damage.
Oh. Yeah, what just happened?
We got a child. Yeah, we got a child trafficking ring.
I want to go home.
Bundy wasn't the clown. Yeah, John Wayne Gacy. There we go. Yeah. I knew it was one of them. Yeah, John Wayne Gacy. Yeah, Ed Bundy was the one that had the mommy issues. Or maybe Ed Gein? Yeah, Ted Bundy, Ed Gein, John Wayne Gacy. I don't know. Why stop? Dude, I'm not. We're doing this. We're guns a-blazing.
Welcome to the big time. Population me.
Population me. Alright, let's see. Yeah, this story is a lot darker if they take out all of it. I honestly think that some of the fits are kind of cool. That they have. Like some of the characters, like that mime. Where's that outfit at? I don't remember seeing a mime with that outfit. What's up, Panda XF? Thanks for the follow, man. I appreciate it. We are blasting this story to try to get... I don't like that. I don't like that either. But we're blasting this story trying to get basically caught up with the adventure guide. We are getting a lot of experience, though. I'm almost level 40 now. So I went from 32 to 40 pretty quickly. How long have I been live? Looks like I've been live for just about an hour and 3 minutes. So we're making good progress here.
This is the path to Uzalon's workshop. From here on in, things are
This little... So this was always my complaint about the game. Like, I've been playing the game for a long time. Little maps like this that have like these assets all stacked up, they could reuse them for other things.
I've spotted the enemy.
All right. Uzalon.
Time to do some real damage.
Is Uzalon the bad guy or
I was
not?
talking to this statue for some reason. We should take a closer look.
Uzalcom. Uzocom 2000. Shocking multiple blah 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 is a bot, and I don't know how to ban this guy. My moderator action. I don't know how to ban him. Whatever. He's trying to sell me viewers, dude. Said the best viewers are on Streamboo. They're not. Believe it or not. Best viewers are people who are actually real people. Alright, let's...
Don't worry about it. Aquatic beasts never...
Imagine, dude, I feel like I'm an active shooter. I'm like rolling into this dude's house and just going to town. That's the gameplay. We're playing hardcore.
Oh, my aching head.
Big Top Bruno.
All right, Mr. High and Mighty Inventor. I'm going to prove that your brains are no match for my bombs.
What? With that tiny little firecracker? Oh, don't make me.
Uzalon did the mechanical orchestra.
Tiny. This is my
So he's the one that
It even explodes on command.
he's the one that made the orchestra in Divinity's Reach. My man did that thing. All right. All right. Turbo buzzer. Pistol thief unmatched. I think I can actually do moderation action, just not in the popped out version of the chat.
Intruders detected. Activating birthday entertainment protocol.
Birthday entertainment protocol. Bro, I'm gonna... This guy's freaking out over nothing. Do you even know who I am, dude? I'm...
All right, we freed
a
you.
hero of
Tell
Tyria.
us about the Griswolves.
Legendary hero of Lion's Arc in the making right now.
Worlds temporarily render the weak-willed susceptible to.
All right, bro. I don't care. Let's keep it moving. Which one of these gives me power? It's worse. It's a level 20 item. Seeker pants. My fit is actually going to go pretty hard, it seems. Let me see if I can ban this dude. Close pop out. What is shield mode? Dude, I'm really bad at Twitch. I'm not gonna lie, but hey, we're here. I need to actually take the time to learn how to manage like Twitch stuff, because every time I open this dashboard, I have no fucking idea what I'm looking at. But everything's operating as normally. I find it amusing how the rewards you get from story quests don't matter. That is something to consider. Do you think Guild Wars 3 should have a dedicated healer tank class, or do you think that they should do what they did for Guild Wars 2? So, I think that they should probably go with the classic Trinity, at least in a class sense. So the way they have Guild Wars 2 is kind of the reversed, where every class can kind of do everything, and then the specializations kind of fall into a subsect of like the Trinity. And it's because the initial game design of Guild Wars 2, when it was initially built back in 2012, when it was just core, when it's just the game that I'm playing right now, there was no Trinity. Like they were going against the mold of the standard MMO landscape, and they decided, like, we're not doing a Trinity. That's all fine and good, except the Trinity was already established. WoW was using the Trinity. Any other game was using the Trinity. In Guild Wars 1, they used some semblance of the Trinity, where you have, you know, monks are a healer and warriors are a tank. So I think what they need to do is kind of flip the script a little bit, so where you have the core classes set up to be in that Trinity, and then the specializations branch out into doing whatever other roles. The way it is now, it's like completely reversed, so where you just don't you don't know which tank you want to play until you're already like 150 hours into the character. Said, bro, you're in danger.
Be amazed, astounded, and enthralled.
I think this is the first champion mob I've seen.
Watch carefully, ladies and gentlemen.
It's okay. I got my goon squad ready. The Thieves Guild is about to descend on this event. We're gonna be blasting, dude. I should update my title. I saw that level 39. Bro, watch this. I'm gonna headshot this. Oh god. Let me.
Until next time.
Hypnotize spectators. Let's clear up the trash first. This dude is infinite healing.
You got me.
What am I supposed to be doing? This is actually pretty hard. That was actually way more dangerous than I thought it was going to be, dude.
The ringmaster
Way more
succeeded in
dangerous.
spreading chaos throughout the city. Despicable traitor. I'm glad
I just hope Guild Wars 3 has the same design philosophy of open world content. No MMO can touch Guild Wars 2 on that.
Political statement, though.
That is true.
Who would have benefited most if he'd succeeded?
I think that Guild Wars 2 does kind of go pretty hard on open world specifically.
Is it just
Scout's coat.
Am I amazing?
What are we? Literally just might. Oh. Customize. Power. More power. Customize. Ooh. We are getting into 3-tier stats. These two right here are gonna be nice. I don't think that they compare to my current boots though, so unfortunate. This guy is getting used though. So yeah, I think that the rewards are fine. It's just that back in the day, you used to be able to just do this story. They weren't like locked out. It's so relaxing. Hey man, I like that you like it. You know what I mean? I'm trying my best. It's just kind of me vibing. But back in the day, the story wasn't locked behind like level 10 increments. So you'd just kind of be able to go through as many story steps until you got kind of stuck. You know, it wasn't tied to level 10, level 20, level 30 during game launch. So what made you pick Thief for this challenge? It's EXO. What's up, man? So I am going to try not to cheese in World versus World. I have a little bit more talk on that on tomorrow's video that's coming out, where I discuss kind of like my philosophy with the Guild Wars 2 power for shit. We are going with these guys.
Sweet, sweet loot.
But basically, when World vs. World becomes a thing, I'm gonna have to go into World versus World and do Gift of Battle, and it's gonna be a pain in the ass, right? Because I can't die. So I picked Thief to basically try to max disengage in any encounter to not die. So I'm gonna try to roach out as much as I can and just PvT. It's gonna be extremely stressful. That being said, I'm not sure if it's even possible. Like maybe for me it'll be possible, but other gamers that have a larger following, like I mean Teapot's going to be doing it. Teapot is going to get stream sniped and griefed. Just escort Doliacs. Yeah, so escorting Doliacs is fine, except that if any roamer tries to fight me, stay on Borderlands. I would basically be staying on Borderlands and just flipping camps or like killing guards. Just one little pip at a time, man. As safe as possible. And I know Grimjack is he is going to try it as well. He picked Guardian. I think it's because Grimjack is an absolute animal. Like he's a top rank PvPer, top rank world versus worlder. My man is a literal beast. So I think, what is this? Give me another 8-slot bag. Oh no. I nice. I want to keep my little pop-ups. We're level 40 now. Oh no, it went away. Now I have another one. Oh, time for weekly key farm? Yeah, I mean, so people are asking me like, hey, is key farming okay? And I'm like, I guess. I mean, I'm pretty lax with the rules. Okay, so where do I go now? I literally had to come here to... Alright, eat another loading screen. Guess that's what I'm doing. You're eventually going to raid, I assume? You need a group for that never wipes? Yeah, so there's a couple challenges that are being proposed in the hardcore community. Realistically, what it's being kind of talked about, at least on... So for my challenge, I want to get a legendary weapon. I think that encompasses enough game modes to be challenging. Like, you know, I'm doing dungeons and stuff like that. However, bro, why did it tell me to go here? But I think it encompasses enough of a challenge that that it's entertaining, right? Like especially once I hit level 80 and I'm doing dungeons and I'm getting them geared out, like it will serve as it will kind of serve as a good dangerous challenge. You know, world versus world, there's danger there. Dungeons, there's danger there. Other people have decided that they want to actually try to take on Old Lion's Court. I know Teapot is interested in doing Old Lion's Court, so a lot of the hardcore people, they're probably going to try to do Old Lion's Court challenge mode on hardcore as their goal. Now, we'll see.
Time to do some real damage.
We will see, but that is going to be quite the situation. If I do say so myself. Like,
Hey, over here.
That makes sense though, a bit safer. Yeah, I think
Don't be afraid, child.
I think the legendary challenge, the main people that are turned off about the legendary challenge are definitely turned off because of the world versus world aspect. They're like, I don't know how I'm going to do this without getting like sniped or ganked or whatever. And I mean, it's a realistic concern. I mean, it's not necessarily a fair thing, right? Like in a dungeon, it's you versus the dungeon. It's a fair situation. But if you go into world versus world and people know that you're doing this challenge, which we have a guild tag, so people will see this guild tag in world versus world once this starts to kind of go live and other players start to engage with it. and they're just gonna be like, "Oh, this is a hardcore character," and they're gonna grief you, dude. They're going to like either that, or there's gonna be some kind of amnesty set up
And run all the way home.
where it's like, "Hey, if you are CHC and you stay in like these two camps, like you will not have to engage in PvP." But realistically, even then, there are guilds in World vs. World that just like kind of pride themselves on like being
Quickly, child.
being
This is
chaotic
something will hide in
forces,
the
right?
sense the undead. Avoid them and make your way home.
Really? Thanks, mister.
So the reason why I picked Thief is because I kind of foresee that becoming the case.
Perhaps not perfectly, but certainly
Back when I was originally doing the challenge myself, Salma District. We are going back to Divinity's Reach. Back when I originally announced the challenge myself, I was like, okay, I'm just doing this as a solo challenge. Nobody's really going to be hunting me. I'm not that well known. I'm definitely not well known in the World vs. World community. And I definitely don't think you guys are going to be watching and like be like, I'm going to go grief him. Like, I'm pretty sure everybody kind of would rather see it be successful than intentionally try to interfere with it.
And we remove the threat.
There's an intelligence to their movements.
So
To discover the root of the
that was my thought process.
fight to fight.
And then now that it's kind of blowing up, it's like, all right, cover's kind of blown.
Now, if we sit idle, people will die.
But
What can I do for you?
all right, I'm doing Order of Whispers. I don't want to go with the Vigil. I'm ready to decide. Go with the Order of Whispers, yes. I think Order of Whispers missions are kind of lamer in my opinion, but all right, we got a pistol upgrade. Nice. Which one do I want to replace? I want to replace the mighty pistol. Offhand? Perfect. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what's up with World versus World here. Now, level 30, I should get a big experience boost for completing the adventure guide. Thief escape abilities are insane. I was watching a live stream the other day. A very big group was chasing a thief with mounts and everything, and they could or couldn't catch him. Tybalt. Yep, Tybalt is Order of Whispers. We get to... It's crazy that people love Tybalt so much, in my opinion. The humble Apple salesman. I feel like it's weird that that nobody else gets any kind of recognition, but Tybalt gets all of the love. So yeah, that's enemy operator. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Is that I was thinking if I was gonna do World vs. World legit on a hardcore character, I need that kind of escape potential. Yeah, all I need to do is be able to stealth long enough to break aggro, and then I'm fucking gone, dude. I'm waypointing. Now I haven't engaged with that playstyle a whole lot. Like I haven't done any kind of real thief gameplay to do that, but I mean, it is what it is. I enjoy the Vigil Order Trainer. Yeah, dude, I think that all of them are pretty good. I've done all of them. Is the Vigil Serena fictive fun? Is that the Vigil one, or is Forgol?
You got here just in time.
I know Forgul is like the Norn one, right? And he's like when he goes in on Claw Island, he's just like, "Hey, it's time for my legend." You know what I mean? And he just goes hard, right? It's Forgul. Yeah, I think Forgul just is like the classic Norn, where he's like, "Bruh, I'm gonna just go hard," and then I mean he gets got, but that's kind of like the Norn motif, right? Tybalt was kind of like, he's like, "Yeah, bro, I'm just, you know, this is my first mission. I'm gonna go do this thing." Defeat the undead. Just clearing mobs. I just realized I never ran with the Priory. I think I did run with the Priory. I don't know. It's kind of funny because I'm not a big, like, I play a lot of Mesmer, but I'm not super big into the like scholar classes in games. I think I have most hours on like Warrior and Guardian. I've always been drawn to those. It's kind of funny. I think it does kind of tell what kind of person you are based on what classes you like to play in video games. It's kind of like, you know, I don't know if you guys have ever seen Avatar: The Last Airbender, but how they determine the avatar, where they put all the little toys out in front of them. Like, I feel like that there's probably some correlation between like what class you get drawn to and your personality type. That'd be kind of interesting. Ben 10's grandpa is Forgul's voice
I've been
actor.
in the Lion Guard for 10 years, and I've never seen anything like that.
I'm glad we came along in time. That was a close call. Was there a
Did Order of Whispers and Vigil. So, dude, my OG class, my OG character was Order of Whispers. And the only reason why is because I played Guild Wars 1 a lot, and they had the Master of Whispers and the Order of Whispers and all of that lore. And when these other orders came about, I was like, who the fuck are these people, dude? I'm going with the OG. I'm going with the OGs, dude. And so I went with Order of Whispers off bat. But I just finished Endless Summer Ring this week. How do you like it? You like your little crabs? Little crab situation? Alright, so this is telling me to go into here. I think after I finish this, I might be done for today. But we'll see. Oh, it's actually telling me to go to Lion's Arc now. Very interesting. We're going to get the cutscene. Can I join the guild? Yeah, if you want to join the guild. Are you on a free-to-play account? Check this shit out. I actually just did as well. I have full armor and trinkets now. Broke as fuck. Don't want to do runes and sigils. My OG class was Ranger, having been a Hunter main in WoW. So my very first class was Ranger 2, but I actually deleted that character. But the very first class that I played and got to 80 was a Ranger. And then I went Warrior after that. I'm making one now. Alright, make sure that you do it on NA. Yeah, and then you can join the guild. My original class is Elementalist. Ooh. I'm a sucker for punishment. Man, so here pretty soon I'm going to do a Guild Wars hardcore class tier list, and I'm going to talk about all the core classes in the lens of the hardcore run. And I'll tell you right now, dude, Elementalist is not looking too hot. All right? That is not the class that I would recommend for anybody to play for hardcore. All right, dude, we're cooking with fire. Where is this taking me to? Holy shit. Should have just told me to go to Salma District. Maybe it did up top. Maybe I just can't read. Too busy reading chat. Currently doing map completion for Twilight, which will be my first legendary. Nice, brother. I think that I'm going to go for either Sunrise or Twilight on this legendary run. That is going to be my my goals. Mechanist should be up there. Mech does all the work. No, so this is for hardcore, man. Fictive fun, I'm talking hardcore. Free to play account. Core classes only. Can't even play Revenant, dude.
The Order of Whispers has no respect for pure research.
Cannot even play Revenant.
Yes? What can I do for you?
I'm ready to decide. You want to infiltrate the pirates? I want to infiltrate the pirates. We're going full Order of Whispers. We're going cosplay. I'm a thief. We're going Order of Whispers. Strong hat. This is precision and ferocity. Which one of these looks cooler? Oh, that looks alright. That looks pretty good. This looks like I'm like what is that? What is that show? Tokyo Ghoul? Like a Tokyo Ghoul cosplay?
Stockpiling staples was the right call.
Alright.
I know this isn't quite a siege.
Equip.
I certainly can't depend on the caravans like I used to.
War can't last forever.
I was never gonna pick the Tokyo Ghoul mask just because make a legendary weapon you can't use? Yeah, dude. Of course. So the thing is, the legendary weapon, whatever one I make, I'm gonna give it away, dude. I'm giving it away. All you find people watching the stream, enjoying the content. Precision condition damage. What a cursed stat set. We're going this one. What a cursed set of stats. But I get more precision, and I get more power from it with the rune of the Citadel. That's horrible. Literally getting griefed by the game. But yeah, I'm probably going to... The thing is, I have to Mystic Forge roll for precursors. And so that's going to be a big part of this challenge, getting all of the materials and stuff together to make that happen. And if you roll great swords, then you have the option of getting either Dawn or Dusk. Or what I would really like, if I was going to use it, I would probably get roll for Zap, so that way I can make Bolt. This loading screen, you see it one time, and it actually goes hard, dude.
May the Six watch you.
My favorite class I'm playing currently is Paragon.
Over here. Keep your voice low.
Alright, yeah, I got it. We're sneaking around. I want to be a pirate. This fit goes hard. I need to unlock the pirate outfit on this account. Them pants are too tight. Paragon's pretty good, man. I played Paragon a little bit, tested out the healing. I wanted to make a little review because I was excited that Warrior got a formal healer. I hear that the Condi build is kind of broken right now, where it's. I missed the cutscene in the story. You want these cutscenes?
Splendid view, isn't it? Only thing missing is our bloody ship. We never should have let that Seraph dog boy
Do you prefer this or do you prefer the other one? This lady's fit goes harder.
She went down
I like the
fighting
belts.
like the grand dame she was.
Aye, that she did. That she did.
Power DPS Paragon.
Here. Who's this new lubber come to stare at us?
Reporting for duty.
No, my fit goes harder.
Rock Dog of the Eastern Sea.
Rock
Why
Dog.
are you looking for a new crew?
You heard wrong.
They call me Rock
We're
Dog.
looking for brothers and sisters of fortune. Sailors that'll stand by us when the blood starts
I
flowing.
dare anybody watching this.
Captain, the undead are back.
This guy's fit is whack.
Damn them! Look alive, scallywags.
I dare anybody in their next job interview to introduce yourself and then hit them with that. Hey, they call me Rock Dog, with no context, and then proceed to nail the interview and get the job. I prefer the open world chat bubbles. It's annoying with some random NPC blathering over story Impress them by defeating the attackers. I feel insanely squishy. I'm getting wrecked. I got my goon squad out, so it's okay, dude. I got the fastest guns in the West. This side of the Great Northern Wall. Right. I don't like the new. I think that in Living World Season 3 and 4, they had a decent mix of like cutscenes and story instances that kind of shaped things up to be pretty engaging story wise. I know a lot of people that were turned off with the side-by-side storytelling, and for me, I've done it too much. This is one of them no port spots everybody talks about. This is a thief abusing a no port spot. I really enjoy the storytelling of Living World Season 4. Yeah, I think they did a great job on Living World Season 4. I think Season 3 was really good too. A lot of those story beats were awesome. Like the whole story in Season 3 with the White Mantle and Lazarus and like all that stuff, and then it leads into the raid. All of that is like top tier in my opinion. Very, very good, intriguing story beat, and it was told in a way that you can follow, and it added mystery and stuff like that. I think part of the nature of the stories that were told, like I think Soto was like one of the worst ones, where they had a really, really good setup, and then it's like halfway through they just kind of like shit their pants like really hard with the story, where they did a flip-flop, and Salma District, they did a flip-flop from going from this like, oh hey, we have these like mind creatures that are like possessing people, flipping that into like, oh, we have this big bad, we gotta go to hell and kill Satan, which we already did that. We did that with Abaddon in Guild Wars 1, but it's like this like maniacal ruler, we gotta free these oppressed people, and it was kind of, in my opinion, it was kind of it was mid. What do you think about? How do I join an order? I'm ready to join an order. Order of Whispers. Let's get it. Did we get a gun upgrade? Precision condition damage. That is not what I want. What about sword? All of these are... That's a cursed choice. I love how they brought Joko back. I feel like if they did the whole season on Joko, it would have been incredible, but they didn't. He got half of the season, which is all right. I think as a B plot line, that's kind of what I miss about the Living World seasons, that the new mini expansions don't really have. Is back in the Living World seasons, they had like an A and B plot line. So you have an A plot line and a B plot line, and you kind of like cycle back and forth where you're kind of doing these two things and they interweave. And that's kind of like End of Dragons had this too, where, you know, you have like the whole dragon thing, but then you have this whole like Aether Blade thing going on with Anka and Mai Trin, and like the way those stories kind of weave into each other is really kind of what makes it engaging and intriguing, because if you don't really resonate with one or you don't care about one, then you're super into the other one. And the way that those stories interact with each other, where it's like these people are doing this thing,
Are you ready to
and
trap for our
therefore this other thing is happening,
bomb should be easy to arm.
and then because that other thing is happening, this causes that to happen in the other storyline. It's like it takes some doing, right? But in terms of like writing and narrative, I think that the last couple of stories have kind of fallen flat. And I think it kind of has to do with the weak explanation of the wizards, right? So like the Wizard's Tower was this big thing. Thoughts on Vlox as a main villain in VOE? I think Vlox is a good villain. His motivations are very unknown, but I wouldn't be surprised if they fuck it up to some degree, to be honest.
That was impressive.
I won't know. You won't stop me.
Just blast the suit in the face 8,000 times. I think he's a good villain. We'll see what comes of him, because whenever there is a villain like that I feel is a strong character, they always kind of end up disappointing me. I really want to see Vlox be like an actual villain, where he's like, you know, he did kind of set you up with the Raptors at you know, spoiler alert, I guess, but he did kind of set you up. All right, complete. We're now level 42. And we got vitality, power, and precision. This is what I want. This is precision, ferocity. These two are pretty much equally decent. Oh man, this is an aqua breather slot.
Sweet, sweet loot.
You know what? I'll take it. Whatever. Customize. Okay. Power, and do I want power, ferocity? I want power and precision. I want this kind of power and precision. And it has an upgrade slot. That's pretty good. What kind of weapons can we get? Level 30. Honestly, I think I'm going to just keep this. I should just use it, right? Where's the pistol? Whisper's secret pistol. And it's precision condition damage. That's horrible. Whatever. I got the skin. It's alright. Isgaren is such an old, grumpy man. So, alright. I'll let me check this out real quick. I think my boots are probably doo-doo. Yeah, they are straight doo-doo. Berserkers. Equip. Let's
all mine.
Let's do a little bit of inventory cleanup here. That's old. At this point, I'm not going to use that. What are these? I think these are... Oh, I can't even use them. They're light armor. Ragamuffin, can't do anything with that. Maybe I could have. I can't salvage that. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and let me get away from this like static noise. But All right, so before I end the stream, I'll talk a little bit about where I think the VOE story is going. So in essence, we have kind of like two separate situations going on. The stage is kind of set where we're on this island, and you have Vlox in the Inquest, and they're trying to take seer technology. And then you have the other storyline, which is the wizards and Isgaren's like situation and his presence. Yeah, Graham, what is your character name? I'm on NA. Type your character name, or give me your name and number for that account. I'll invite you. But I think the Isgaren plotline, it's not told in a way that is really bird girly. Invite to the guild. Snev Hardcore. I need to make him a founder. Make him a founder. Grimjack is founder. But yeah, so I think that the way that the Wizards story is told is they keep it too close to the chest. There is no like founding on it. They didn't really do a good job of explaining them or their motivations in Secrets of the Obscure. And then they were involved in Janthir Wilds, but very loosely. And now we are moving towards like the third section of this story with the wizards. And now we're figuring out that Isgaren was kind of exiled as a seer, and the seers kind of founded Castora, even though they're also gone now. And there's really no like further explanation about the seers and the Mersat, which I feel like was kind of needed. The Mersat's backstory got interwoven with Cryptus, and I hate Cryptus. Their whole existence just kind of like undermines a lot of the other. It puts everything in a box, which I don't really like because of the way the Cryptus situation in Soto kind of shit. So the Inquest, on the other hand, they're like a very chaotic force in the game, so I think that it's good. Isgaren was exiled for helping Waiting Sorrow, right? Yeah, I believe that was the case. Is that he basically allowed non-seers to like tap into seer magic or something, and that's like kind of the wizard magic of the day. So he like told the secrets and got exiled. So it's fine. I hope that Vlox, like Patha and Vlox, have a very similar kind of place in the like hero anti-hero thing. Yeah, the Ascension Ritual. Yeah, Barry. And I hope that they don't do with Vlox what they do with Patha, where Patha went from this ambiguous, weird, like, don't know if they're a good guy, don't know if they're a bad guy. Nice hat. Thanks, man. I know that, so that let me just finish that train of thought, then I'll say one more thing, and then I gotta go. But I hope that they just keep Vlox as like a bad guy. I wish that Patha just stayed as like this weird, chaotic anti-hero, don't know if they're good, don't know if they're bad, like person. Like the way Desmina is portrayed in Wing 5, is also in that, like, at the end, after you kill Doom, like, all of the Reapers died in the ritual, right? So, like, when you kill Doom, you succeed in basically, like, chaining him down, but you ask her, like, all right, what's the plan now? And her answer is like, oh, well, I'm in charge now. Thanks for the help. Smell you later. That's basically her answer. And I think that that is a good place to leave stories so that way you could revisit them later. Like with Patha, she's just now like a good guy. And they made like a treaty with the wizards, like, you guys stay in Nyos, do your thing, and leave the rest of the world alone. And then Patha's like, sounds great. I'm gonna be king of the gray slop area. And then that's it. Like, Realm of Dreams. Boom, done. It's a wrap. Whereas they should have just left Patha in this ambiguous thing where the wizards are kind of against Patha still. Like, it's like a tentative alliance. And I think that they were trying to portray that where it's like, oh, we still don't trust her. It was weird. Vlox needs to stay as like an independent agent. He can't get folded into the wizards and the Tyrion alliance and all of that bullshit. He needs to stay this like chaotic guy that does his own shit, so that way side stories or down the road when the Inquest are doing things, he can kind of be this like point of contact that we like go in and we're like, Vlox, WTF, and he just is like, hey man, like, don't worry about it. You know, like he can be a selfish character. He could be motivated by Inquest motivations, and he could be motivated by Tyrion Alliance motivations. As long as he doesn't end up falling firmly on the side of one of these like categories, I think it will turn out well. I do like the setup, but I have liked the setup in the past, so I'm very like tentative about how I feel about the Visions of Eternity story. But it's pretty good. It's all right. With that, I've been standing around. I've been burning the time on my mount right now. This thing is ticking down. Pretty soon I'm not going to have a raptor because I'm sitting here bullshitting with everybody. But anyway, that's going to be the stream. Thank you guys for watching so much, especially the Twitch viewers. I don't know how many of there you are. I'm going to go ahead and try to find a channel to raid you guys to. That's something that I'm not super great at, but I'm trying to get better at it. I'm going to go ahead and raid Chomp because Chomp is good people, man. She's pretty chill. She's a big world versus worlder. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for stopping by, and I will try to be streaming on Tuesday will be the next time I can go live. So I'll catch you guys then.